There are many, many metrics beyond your VO revenue and your booking ratio that can help you figure out how your voiceover business is doing. So what do I analyze? So yes, I do look at my voiceover revenue because that's, pretty much the most obvious indicator. But I break it down by genre. I break it down by portal, as in, did this particular gig come from an agent, a pay to play site, or direct marketing efforts? I also look at the origin story, like how can you ultimately trace back this gig? How did you get that agent? Did you get it through a friend? Did you submit on your own? Did it go through, if it did go through a pay to play site, how did you hear about it? Was there a deal of some sort, or a coupon code, or did a friend recommend it? I also look at my quarterly client churn. So I break down all of my gigs by client, and did I work for that client before? Are they a new client? Have I worked with them before? Are they a regular client, an irregular client? Who haven't I worked with in a while? Why haven't I worked with them for in a while? To figure out like how the voiceover business, my voiceover business is doing, and like, did a client go from being a direct marketing client? Did they go to pay to play sites? Or did a particular client only start using agents? Or are they refusing to use agents? And how is that affecting my voiceover business? I do take a look at my social media presence, so I take a peek at likes, comments, and shares, but the first two is more of a, an ego rub than anything else, so I don't put too much stock into it. Shares, on the other hand, can be very valuable data because it shows that people like your content enough to put it in front of an entirely new audience for free, which we like. But even then, who is sharing your content and who are they sharing your content to? Most of the time, if you're putting out content on social media, it's only being engaged with by other voice actors and then shared to other voice actors. And how much is that really going to help your voiceover business? It depends. There's a whole thing about using, or not using, but having relationships with fellow voice actors because they have relationships with clients and could introduce you to people, you could introduce them to people. So there could be something to it, but if you don't have like trusted relationship network with fellow voice actors on social media, I'm not sure how much that's really gonna, help. So which metrics should you not pay attention to? I would say don't really waste your time like meticulously tracking your booking ratio. Because the casting process is completely random. It's completely arbitrary. The best voice actor doesn't always get the gig. The best audition doesn't always get the gig. So, and everybody has their own reason for why they choose or not choose somebody. So I wouldn't really put much stock in that. I will say that if you're new to the voiceover industry and you're booking roughly 1 out of every 100 or 1 out of every 150 auditions, you're doing okay. However, if you've been auditioning hundreds of times and you're not booking a thing, that could be a problem. So you may want to take a look at your training, your demos, what sites you're on, what agents you have, and your auditioning technique. So you may want to take a serious look at what's going on in your voiceover business because there could be a serious problem. Now, if you're an experienced voice actor and you're auditioning and booking on pay-to-play sites, through agents, and through direct marketing strategies, if you're booking 1 to 50, 1 to 60, that's pretty good. So yeah, if you're a veteran voice actor and you're booking like 2% of the time, you're doing pretty good. So obviously the trick is to land as many clients as you can via direct marketing, because then you will have to audition far less with a much higher chance of booking consistently. However, there is no shame in staying on a pay-to-play site. There's no shame on auditioning regularly on those pay-to-play sites, like 10 to 15 times a day, and pulling those clients off site so you can get them to become direct marketing clients. That's totally fine. Pay-to-play sites can be part of a balanced breakfast. They just should not be the entire meal. Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you want more stuff, head over to vostrategist.com and subscribe to my blog, download some self-study videos, sign up for my workshops, and possibly you could become my VO Padawan through the mentorship program. Happy voicing!